Two-Headed Serpent, Session 6. Characters are back in New York City.
Yay!
Longfeather volunteered to be indoctrinated into the Tier 3 of Caduceus's inner circle. The other characters are going to follow this limousine that's going to take him from the Caduceus building to the Meadham estate in Connecticut. And then they will try to maybe help or just hang out or have a party. Maybe they'll have a tailgating party or something while Longfeather's inside.
He's going to go in and come out with a knowing smile afterwards.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to shoot me after I drink the blood of Kali.
So here's the map of the estate from what you can see from the outside. There's a fence that goes all the way around the thing. So what you'll see is the limousine comes up to the gate. A guardhouse checks the limousine. They open up the gate. The limousine goes in and goes towards the main house, which you can tell from the other buildings. So there's some other smaller buildings. And then they close the gate, and you guys are stuck on the public road.
Okay, so the fence runs to that stream.
It runs around it, too.
Oh, it runs around it? I was like, great, we can go to the other bank and just kind of spy on them.
You know, think of it as like the gate. They've probably put there's some metal stuff in the stream also, right? Like,
so, and we need to roll for luck too. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Everybody roll your luck.
Yeah, I got good rolls. I got like a total of 59 luck now. Yeah.
Okay. So that's succeeded. So that's what, one?
If you succeed, it's only die 10 plus 5.
Okay.
Dang, what's the max? 99.
99's the max.
I'm ready to spend some luck now.
Back up to 93.
Yay.
Yeah, you guys gotta burn some.
Yeah. I tried last time.
Stop dragging your feet to make these scenarios long.
I'm still waiting on my stat sheet to load up.
But you know, you guys are actually going through this faster than my face-to-face group.
Oh, well.
Well, they only meet once every couple of weeks, right?
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Right.
But you guys are still going faster than that.
Oh, and my game tonight got canceled, so I'm good to go if we run over a few minutes or whatever.
So if we fail our luck, we get 2d10, don't we?
2 die 10 plus 10.
Yeah. 51.
And if you succeed, it's a straight.
Die 10 plus 5.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
4,
so
5.
it's a D10 plus 10.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got the extra D10 because of
Yeah,
my.
lucky.
Yeah, so.
15.
I ended up netting 26 points that way.
So they take Longfeather to the main house, and then they park there.
What time of day is it? Is it
This is
daytime
in
or?
the evening, of course. It's always in the evening. Never have these things happen during the day.
All right, so it's right 11 a.m. They're having brunch.
It's after work in the evening, right? So probably after Caduceus shuts down at 4:30 or 5, then the limo shows up. Longfeather gets in, and then they take a couple-hour drive all the way up to the Meadham estate in Connecticut.
All right, so who's driving our car?
So it's probably like, let's say it's 8 p.m.-ish, right? It's evening.
Okay. I would recommend we probably want to pull off the road and double back and go hop the fence.
Yeah. I
Do the
agree.
sneaky.
Okay. What do you bring with you?
I don't know. Did the second disintegrator get created, or is that still a work in progress?
Yeah, that was created. You have the freeze gun.
Oh, it's a freeze gun. Okay.
Yeah.
So, get the stats for that. I'm running out of slots here. Kill things.
So which fence are you gonna hop?
Let's see. So
I don't fancy wading through water.
yeah. So I imagine the side that would give us the most coverage would be the side that the woods actually connect where the main house is.
Oh, you mean the one on the
left?
Right. Well, for me it's the right, but
right. Yeah, it's the right.
The right.
Yeah.
So hold on me. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, because that would actually give us coverage to get in through a window or something.
So those trees actually touch the building by the looks.
Yeah, so that'd probably be the best way.
Yeah, so basically the fencing can sort of see bits and pieces, so that's why let you see the buildings and stuff. You get sort of glimpses of it.
Is it like a setup where where maybe the boughs of the tree are close to the upper level or something like that? We can like climb across or shimmy in.
Yeah,
possibly. That's
Maybe
probably that's probably like a luck roll. Who has the lowest luck?
I've got 35.
It's you now.
It's you.
I was actually about to say my character probably wouldn't try and climb because he's not.
Oh, not the climb, to see how close the trees are.
Oh, right, okay.
If we get cover all the way to the house, I guess what we're.
Oh, 2.
Yes. Guess they're not very.
They don't pay their gardener well enough to trim those trees.
All right.
Because they're, was it Jaeger, whatever? They're all reptiles, so they want to hang out in the trees.
Yeah.
Drop down on people.
So you guys climb the fence and, sneak through the woods there. You get to the house. Yeah, it's overgrown. Like, they let the trees overgrow there. Nobody's trimmed it for a while. It looks almost like nobody's been taking care of the house.
Like it might be a disused property that they're just using for this one purpose.
You're not sure, but it looks a little bit disused. So somebody wants to climb up. You don't have to do a climb roll. It's not under duress unless you want to do it fast. So you can climb up the tree.
I do. I do have the rope with me. I can climb up and then lower the rope down for everybody else.
Yeah.
So there's no real climb roll needed. Unless you fumble, then maybe you break a branch or something.
Before you go up, I actually say, make sure that there aren't any monkeys up. There aren't any monkeys up this one.
So we're going in on the second floor, if I can, or is that the time?
That's what you're trying to do. Roll percentile, just don't fumble.
I got a 26.
Yeah, you didn't fumble. Okay. You probably made your climb too, right? Or
I was like 1 point away.
Oh well,
my climb is not that great, but I
no check mark for you.
Yeah.
So you climb up to the second floor window and you look in. It's sort of odd. You actually see like bedrooms and stuff, but you see there's just mattresses and stuff.
Like just left there, or just nothing.
No, but there's like you know how somebody would just throw a couple mattresses down and then have blankets and stuff, and the blankets are sort of like crumpled up. So it looks like people are staying there, but they're not making up the room. They're not being tidy.
It's like the mafia. Onto the mattresses.
It's sort of like somebody's using like a dormitory type of thing, but nobody's taking care of.
No bed frames. It's just mattresses on the ground, on the floor. All right. I open the windows carefully and cautiously as I can and slip in, and then I'll lower the rope down for the other two gentlemen.
Okay.
Yeah, I will up that. The doctor will go ahead and right up after him.
I'm kind of just seeing everyone else go up, and I'm thinking, really?
Well, you can tie it around you, and I can pull you up if you want.
As long as we haven't got a roll, I'll do my best to haul my.
Just don't fumble. Just don't fumble. That's all.
So, what you're saying is,
I've got a 65 size, you see. So
your character was picked last for like soccer and football. And that,
44. So yeah, it's a pass. Well, it's not a fumble. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are. You guys get in the second floor.
Out of breath.
I will creep over to the door and listen.
It's fairly quiet.
Open it like a few inches to look out.
Yeah, there's some lights on, so you can see the hallway and everything.
Okay, I'm going to open the door and slip out and press against the wall, and kind of what's in the hall? Is it just a hallway, or is
The
it
hallway
like
upstairs is mostly bedrooms and like a bathroom and a hallway. And you're in the hallway, and you see the stairs, like banisters and stairs going downstairs.
is that ahead of me or off to the one side, or
It's ahead of you, right? Right. You know how the bedrooms are on each side of a bedroom, right? You're in one of the bedrooms.
so basically there's a hallway here that one end opens up into where the stairs are,
Yeah.
or like okay,
Yeah, like multiple bedrooms open to the hallway, and then near the end of the hallway is like you see banisters for stairs going downstairs.
all right. So just for my own clarity, are the stairs directly going down, or is it one of those things where they kind of go off at a right angle to?
Yeah, it's probably a couple of turns, right? It's stairs that turn like maybe twice before there's like a
Okay, so it's like if I'm standing up there, I cannot be seen unless they're on the stairs at the top.
Well,
Yeah,
there's like an opening too, right? So there's a chance.
Yeah.
It's not
What I'm
like
saying is somebody at the ground floor can't be looking up and see, like,
only if they're in the
top.
right spot.
Okay. All right. Okay. And is there any light sources in the hallway, or is it just the
Yeah, there's lights. There's lights.
So there's lights on in the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's carpeted?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to attempt to sneak towards the front of the hall, towards
Okay.
the stairs.
Yeah, just roll your stealth.
Yeah! Let's see, was that a... Let's see. Yeah, that was a hard success.
Okay. Yeah, you're at the stairs. You look. There's like, you don't hear much. It's like pretty empty. Like you don't think anybody's in the house. You could do a listen roll if you want.
It sounds like the actual gardener's come back there.
All right, so I got a straight success.
Yeah, it sounds pretty quiet.
Okay, so I wait for everybody else, whatever they're going to do.
Yeah.
I'll keep my position. I'll be against the wall, trying to be as invisible as possible.
Who wants to go first? Doctor?
Well, yeah, I'll go first.
Go downstairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're going downstairs. Okay, all right.
yeah.
So you go downstairs. It goes in a hallway, and there's various rooms to the sides. It's like a fairly large mansion. So there are rooms that are obviously like library, drawing room, billiard room. But all these things have like furniture, but like somebody's thrown like sheets over stuff, right?
All right, so it's
Why do I have a feeling there's a basement somewhere that's going to lead to something else?
Oh yeah.
But when you go by the kitchen, you hear some sounds. It sounds like some sort of small animal sounds.
Hmm.
And you see there's some cages in the kitchen.
They're rats or guinea pigs
Yeah,
or something.
there are
Right?
rats and mice in the cages.
Son of a bug.
Okay.
All right. But we don't see anybody down on the ground floor at all.
No.
No giant electrical equipment plugged in?
No.
The
You
front
see
door.
out the front
Yeah.
that the limousine's parked out in front. Like you look through a window. Oh, but you saw a whole bunch of upstairs. You saw a whole bunch of mattresses and stuff. So you know there are people here, right? But they're not here in this house for some reason.
In the front door in the foyer area, is it signs of people have been in here? Is like any footprints or scuffs or anything?
Do a spot hidden.
Let's see. Where's my spot hidden again? Oh yeah, I made it.
Okay. So, yeah, it seems like. Oh wait, hey, that's Longfeather's clothes on the like. Somebody put his clothing folded up and put it on like a stand
clothing.
of some sort.
Oh, it's one of those kind of initiations.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. So like a fishbowl full of keys.
So maybe this is not very tense, but we probably need to cut over to Longfeather and do some stuff with him.
Well, the fact that they're neatly folded up, I don't think is any. It does. I don't feel he's in any particular danger because why would they take the Why would they take the time to fold the clothes up?
Well, this is like an initiation. They didn't say let's go to the human sacrifice ceremony.
Oh yeah.
So Longfeather, when you get out of the limousine, actually you see some people you recognize. You see Gonzalez and several other Caduceus people there, and they greet you. And they ask you to come in the house, and they ask you to drink. They give you a goblet, a golden goblet, and it's shaped in the shape of a snake's head with ruby eyes, and they just want you to drink this.
All right, there's no way to not drink it, huh?
No.
Be one of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a con check.
I know this is gonna come back to bite me. Okay. Literally bite me. Bang.
We've seen the film. The Lost Boys. We know what happens when you.
Yeah, that's right.
Consider that, or it's turning
You're
a
a
notch
four.
right shot.
Oh, you
didn't
make
spend
it.
any luck.
Okay. So you got like a hard or extreme, right?
Yeah, extreme. Yeah.
Okay. So this you can tell this drink has some either medicinal or something in it, but your con check makes it so you can resist it. But it's a little heady, like maybe there's a mix of alcohol or something in it. You're not sure what it is.
Okay.
And then they tell you to take your clothes off, and they have a shift for you to put on.
All right.
And then
It's
they
like a
fold your
plain-
clothes, they put it on a table,
Okay.
and then these people walk you out of the main house down the path a little to I don't want to spoil it for other people. We'll see where they went. So we'll cut back to these guys. So now you see his clothing on a table.
Are there any? Because the place hasn't been. You say it hasn't been clean for a while. Is there?
No. It looks like it's like somebody. There's people living in it and doing stuff, but they're not using the library or the dining rooms. It's sort of weird.
Is there a layer of dust in certain places and not in others, which would make it look like somebody's used a certain area more so than another area?
It seems like they were more using the upstairs more, like in the kitchen, and they're rarely using the other rooms, like the pool room or the drawing room and stuff. They seem to be just using the living area upstairs and the kitchen.
Right. Shall we have a look in the kitchen? Never know, there might be another door in there.
Yeah, that's usually where they have doors to cellars. Things.
Yeah, there's probably a door to a basement here. Right, East Coast, there's definitely a basement.
Yeah, usually.
So yeah, you find a basement door in the kitchen, right?
Okay, I will open it slightly just to see if there's any sound or anything.
Yeah, there's no sound, but there's a light switch.
I don't know if I want to turn that on. Is it dark down
it's
there?
dark down there. Yeah, and you don't hear anything.
All right, I'll turn the light switch on.
Yeah, so you see these stairs that go downstairs.
All right, so we go down.
I'll wait at the top just in case there's anyone coming, and I
Right.
can.
Okay, so I will take out my 45 and begin going down the stairs and just taking a step or two at a time, waiting, going slowly and carefully down the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, you see a basement where they put some junk and stored stuff, and there's the broiler room and all this stuff down there.
Okay, check for anything that might be a secret door, passage, panel, anything.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
All right. I go back up. Nothing down here. Well, I mean, there's stuff down here, but nothing, out of the ordinary. So that's not the secret door that we're hoping.
I'm thinking they're possibly upstairs somewhere then. But we didn't hear anything up there, though, did we?
Well, there's other buildings on the site too. So you see several smaller buildings and a larger building.
True. Should we have a search around a bit more here whilst we're here, just in case there's anything that might aid us to know what could be going on or where they could have gone?
Yeah, I think we should kind of exhaust all the options in the house before we move on.
Okay, so it'll take you a while to search the house. Okay, so I think it'll be good to go back to Longfeather. So they walk you to a different building.
Okay.
And then they bring out this. You go in a building, and then they bring out something that looks sort of odd. And they start wrapping you in it. Yeah, do a spot hidden, Longfeather.
Is it like mummy wrap kind of thing?
No, it's sort of odd. But if you do your spot hidden, I'll tell you what.
9, and then my bonus die 49. So that's a success.
Oh, so you look at the stuff they're wrapping you in, and it looks like some python had shed its skin, and they took the shed skin, and they're wrapping you in it.
Ew.
Okay. Uh-oh. Like wrapping me to the point where I'm like immobile and can't move.
Yeah, it's sort of like a mummy thing, and they say this is part of the ritual. Don't panic. It's okay. The thing you drank should calm you down.
The safe word is rutabaga.
And then they put you on like a sort of a gurney thing. Yeah, you feel like you're like a mummy in the thing. But they roll you into this other room. And let me show you a picture. And they start chanting in the call, actually.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do I understand it?
Roll your Nicole.
Nope, I missed it.
Let me see. Oh, here it is. Here's a picture. See that guy that's sort of on a wood thing?
Upside down, yeah.
Yeah, over a pit of snakes?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's you!
That's me.
Wow.
Are my hands free like that?
No, it's also wrapped up. And they start chanting, and they I think for some people who don't know Nicole, let's see. They may also do the translation, maybe. Basically, they're celebrating your rebirth as a child of Yig, as you have to wriggle through, like you're going to be reborn out of the snakeskin as a child of Yig, and you'll have the blessings of Yig.
Okay.
And you also see in the pit, they're like cobras and rattlesnakes and whole manner of venomous snakes there.
All right.
So you need to, and they tell you need to wriggle free from the skin, your old skin, to be reborn. So basically, eventually you'll break out, right, with your strength.
Yeah.
And then you slide into the pit of vipers. Wow. You need to do a sand check.
Yeah, I would think so. Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes? Okay. 47. It's a pass.
Okay, you don't lose anything. So you slide into the pit of snakes, and they're like chanting the call and all the stuff going on. And they say, you are now blessed by Yig, and no snakes will harm you as long as you do not harm any snakes or any other servants of Yig. And the snakes, like hiss and everything, and like the cobras could all pull back, but none of them bite you. They just sort of stand there and they watch you. And you gain die 6 Cthulhu Mythos.
Die 6. Okay. 4.
And you gain die 10 Nakal.
Cthulhu Mythos. Die what? 10?
Die 10 in Nakal.
6. Okay.
And you feel like there's this other presence that have like given its blessing to you. And then, there's more shouting and ritual stuff. And then they don't tell you how you get out of there, but somehow you get out. I don't know what's the best.
The snakes form a ladder.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what would be a good what's a good snake way of climbing out of a.
Snakes all just form like a pedestal and just raise you up.
There you go. That's
someone starts playing like one of those Indian kind of flute things. Charms him out.
So basically they bring you back up and they welcome you into tier 3 of Caduceus. Wow. But they do tell you now that you have the blessings of Yig. They tell you will no serpents will attack you unless you attack them first. You will also take you will have some protection against serpent venom.
That's helpful in case I bite my own tongue.
Yeah. But they warn you, if you do attack a snake or a serpent person, you will lose Yig's protection, and not only that, you'll be cursed by you.
Dun dun dun.
Uh-oh.
So that's the drawback.
No pressure.
No pressure. Just that's how it goes. And they bring you up, and there's food and stuff. Hey, let's go back to the other people. Where are you guys gonna go? You search the house.
So they're done with me. They're like, now to the buffet.
Do you like mice, rats, or guinea pig?
Yeah, if we're done searching the house, we might want to check out that other structure.
There's the smaller ones and the bigger one.
The bigger one.
So as you go by the smaller ones, you sort of notice they're just like, instead of chicken coops, it's sort of weird. It's like these sort of chicken coops, but then there's cages in there. But then in the cages, they're like the remains of like dead rodents that somebody hasn't taken care of. Mm-hmm. And just as you get near the other building, these guys come out.
Okay. Oh, they come out? Oh, I remember. Hi now.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, so I guess you just go to the side of the building and hide.
Yeah.
So you see these guys come back out, and they're heading back towards the main house.
Does Longfellow look okay?
Yeah, and yeah, he looks okay, except for he's naked.
Well, I kind of assume that since I saw his clothes and the.
Yeah. At this point, we're saying, what type of organization is this? Is there really anything going on with snakes here?
Oh wait, they're gonna get to the rodents, right? And they bring out a tube, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They ask you, "Do you like weasels?"
Oh god.
Okay. So so they bring him back to the main house. What are you guys gonna do?
Suppose we could try and sort of look through a window or sort of listen through a window
Of the main house?
Yeah.
Starting to feel kind of weird now.
Yeah, so basically it looks like a social gathering of some sort.
Is he still naked, or did they give him his clothes back?
Oh yeah, they give him his clothes back.
Okay. Can we see into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Are they doing anything with the rodents, or is it?
Well, yeah, why don't you do a luck roll?
Yes, I made it.
Okay. So you see Meadham and his bodyguard. They're in the kitchen, and they're looking. They're making sure Longfeather doesn't see them. Like they look, and they're making sure nobody's looking in the kitchen. And they pull open one of the cages, and like they swallow like a guinea pig and like a mouse or something.
But does their jaw like open up wider than a normal human, or is it just?
It's weird. They were able to stuff it in their mouth. Maybe they unhinged or something. You're not sure.
All right, but they swallow.
But his bodyguard guy is humongous. His bodyguard, this guy, his build is 3.
Wow.
So he's really big. So
Okay.
It's like that episode of V.
and Eden's there, right? But yeah, you don't see Goncalves. He's there, but he's not eating any rodents.
Okay. So some of these people I'm thinking are more reptile than human.
Yeah, that didn't seem right.
I back away and just kind of like, this is not happening. It's not happening. No.
Oh yeah, because you've got your
Oh
snake phobia.
Yeah. I'm I don't want a sand check.
You have a snake phobia.
Of course, my sand is so low that almost every time. Yeah, I failed.
Oh, hey, you failed.
I rolled a 57.
Let's see.
I go, and run out. Everyone says, well, what was that?
Curiosity. What was that? Curiosity killed the cat.
Yes.
Why you roll die 10?
What? Roll a die 10? Wow.
Yeah.
Got a 5.
5. Let's see.
Hopefully, I can calm you down.
Gotta catch me first. My starting sand for this session was 19. So I don't know if that's
No, I'm just figuring out how you bug out. That's all. It's bugging out. Oh, where is that chart?
start throwing punches. Ooh, ow, ow. So the 5, that was my sand loss, right?
No. That's your temporary insanity.
Oh, okay. Did I lose any sand?
No, because you're just bugging out.
Just wigging out, man.
There's the chart. Oh. This is the relax.
Oh, the one that I always used to get
Yeah.
all the time.
The relax.
The hero is convinced that the threat is negligible.
Eh.
He or she sits back and relaxes with die 10 rounds. Might be a minute to light a cigar or
Wow.
Take
A
little
die
tip
10.
of a glass.
All
Die
right,
10
so
rounds.
yeah, I go for eight rounds of this.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, that's
So
not so bad.
maybe you're watching them like eat these rats and stuff, and you're like suddenly go like, you're so fascinated, and you're just watching this do this, and you're like, do you have a hip flask or anything?
Actually, I think I might. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, I do. I have a flask.
Yeah,
of
you're
whiskey.
watching this like the TV, and you're like watching this, and you're taking sips from your alcohol as you watch this through the window.
It's like one of those National Geographic things.
You're like going wondering, like, how do they do that? Do they unhinge their jaw? Or
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
wow. And then you're thinking, like, what they ate it with the fur and everything. They didn't even shave them. What do you do with the bones? Are they like cats? They cough it back out like a fur ball, or wow.
I wonder if their poop is like owl poop.
Yeah, all these things go through your head.
I'm sort of I'm sort of watching this, and then eventually I'm just going to start thinking something's not right, because it just doesn't seem to be as his mojo's gone from trying to be kind of stealthy. He just sat there drinking, so I'm going to sort of I'm just going to put my hand on his shoulder and just sort of gently try to pull his head away from the window.
Like, no, this is really cool. You gotta look at
Do
this.
your
Come here.
psychoanalysis or your hypnotism, either one.
I'll do psychoanalysis. That's better. Where is? I think it's 70.
Oh, that's pretty good.
72 is my psychoanalysis. Oh, I got 72 on the dot.
Oh, wow.
You make it so you know Jack. Dr. Mesmo sort of snaps you out of this.
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting. I don't know. Nah, I can't really tell you why. It's kind of like looking at one of those, paintings of grass or something, man. You almost see the movement of the grass like waves on the ocean, and just watching them eating those mice and hamsters, and I just got lost in thought about.
They're eating mice. What? Even Lungfeather?
No, he's. No, I didn't see him.
Oh, that's good.
No.
As long as he's not eating mice, then we'll have to seriously consider his role on the team.
There's a road catcher.
So Needham and Canning and Gonzalez and some other people talked to Longfeather. They do you want to say anything to them, or they're there? They're socially.
You mean me?
Yeah, Longfeather.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna ask them about the operations we've been on and what the results of them have been and what the organization thinks of.
Now that you're in Tier 3 of Caduceus, there are some things that you cannot tell your friends until they are also Tier 3. From now on, all Tier 3 instructions will be given to you verbally, so there's no written record. Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay. And then they tell you that I know Dr. Gonkov has given you some documents. He told you sort of to keep it quiet, but we want to measure your reaction to it to see whether you're amendable to what we're doing and the things that are happening, to see whether you'd be a worthy person, to be a person we could trust to be taken to tier 3.
How many tiers are there in this organization?
Oh, there's actually one more tier left.
And is everyone in here tier 3, or
yeah, tier 3 or over.
What documents are they talking about? Do I know?
Yeah. So at one point, the doctor gave you guys some stuff that's in the, I think it's in the handouts. It's the recent history of the Serpent people, where they talk about there's 2 groups, Caduceus and the Inner Knight. And I think you would have seen some pictures, but no, I don't have. But they would also tell you the leader of the Inner Knight is this person on the middle bottom. So she's the leader of the Inner Knight, and if you ever run into her, you're supposed to terminate her with extreme prejudice.
Okay.
And he tells you that their plan is to destroy humanity, and they want to stop him from doing that.
Because we'll make great pets.
Yeah. And he said she used to be, but she's changed. She used to be his daughter. So the person you see in the middle bottom is Rose Needham. That's Joshua Needham's daughter. But he says something's happened, and he says she's not who she is. He thinks she's not who she pretends to be.
Oh, Dave's left the call.
And what happened to the mummy?
Oh, the mummy is the one on the lower right.
Right, yeah.
She goes, we're trying to interrogate her, but she escaped.
She escaped?
Mm.
Do you think she's fallen into the hands of the others?
We're not sure.
How dangerous is she?
She is very old. And some of what they know of her came from other ancient documents. And he knows that Rose has been looking for her too. But your team was able to retrieve the mummy first, which was great. And he said those people that you met in the jungle were under the Inner Knight, which is Rose's people who tried to kill you, right? And get to the the mummy first.
Yeah, I think we can assume that she has her now.
Yeah, they're not
going to learn all the same things.
But he says what's important is this. So in the picture, there's this crown, like the lizard person's wearing a crown.
Yeah.
He says that when you went into the pyramid, and there was a box with an empty spot. He says that's where the crown was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so, do we have any idea where it is now?
No, they're still looking for it. So Caduceus is looking for it. But they think
Why are you looking for the crown?
I believe it's an artifact of great power.
Why do you think it wasn't in the tomb with the mummy?
Yeah, he's not sure. And he tells you Caduceus's plan is to stop the Inner Night, but they have their own plan of making the world a better place. And he's glad you've entered Tier 3. I don't know if he asked you if you have any questions about some of the other things you ran into. Let's see, where do you guys go? Yeah, and then Borneo, like part of that is like the Inner Night was trying to use that yellow death, right?
Yeah.
And you guys were able to stop the spread of that.
Oklahoma didn't seem like an Inner Night thing, though.
Yes, from your report, it doesn't seem like it, so it just is odd. Maybe it was just a random manifestation.
Okay. What makes people worthy to join the level 3, the Tier 3?
Oh. We look for able people who have no prejudice against people of Yig.
And so, what would be what would you be looking for the next level, for the final level?
Well, there's some criteria. We'll speak of it later when we decide that you may be able to enter Tier 4.
Okay.
Let's see anything else. So, so then he goes, well, the night is long, and I guess it's time for us to turn home, and welcome to Tier 3 of Caduceus.
Thank you.
And, you guys get in the limo and drive you off. The rest of you guys, what do you do?
Have to shimmy back over the fence, I suppose. Unless we want to check out that building they took him to, because we don't know.
I kind of want to go in there and see if there's anything like venom or anything we could steal.
I mean, we technically don't know what's in there.
Yeah, so
at this moment.
Yeah,
but it'd be interesting to see where they took him, just to see what was in there.
They all came out in some fancy robes and everything.
Yeah, they did.
I'm sure there's some good stuff in there.
Or not wearing anything at all. In one instance.
Maybe they have a ray that makes people's clothes fold up nicely and be put into another room.
Did Lungfeather have a smile on his face when he walked out at all? I
don't know. Lungfeather had a smile on his face.
He's not a real expressive guy, so probably.
Yeah, it's probably inscrutable American Indian.
He has resting bitch face.
No, I'm imagining the Indian with the trashed highway with the single tear running down his face.
Single tear.
But yeah, I want to go check out that other building.
Sure. You go there; it's not locked. like if you can get in here, right? Why wouldn't you need to lock it?
Mm-hmm.
So you go in there and you actually see the pit of vipers and everything.
Mm.
Oh, is Bronson going there with you? I think he is. Do another sand check, Bronson.
Oh yeah, the pit of snakes. Shit.
Yeah, pit of snakes.
Ah! No, I failed.
Oh, hey, roll another die 10.
Could I? Because we know he's got a fear of snakes, don't we?
Well, we don't know the snakes are in there.
Yeah, he didn't know. You go in there. What's in there? Ah!
All right, I got a 9.
9.
I want to throw my coat over his head, just to block the sight of the snakes from him.
I just keep getting flashbacks to that Simpsons episode where Homer's asleep. He's cobras.
Here's my chart. I should mark it.
Yeah, you should bookmark that. Dog ear that page, man.
Oh, you get a new phobia? No.
Oh God!
No. Roll again. Roll again.
5, which I think I'm cool with
it. So you look at this. So yeah, you're looking at this, really fascinated because you're up and you're safe, right? And then you're looking around. You see that the discarded snakeskin up there on the platform. You see the sliding, the gurney thing. You're like, wow. Does that mean Longfeather was in that pit of snakes?
It's kinky, man.
It's like some hentai film.
Yeah.
I'm going to lead Jack away from the edge of the pit because I don't want him falling in. And I'm going to sort of sit him down somewhere and just say, just stay there, don't move. Just chill out a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around the room and see if there's anything of note other than
no, there isn't any.
All right, so there's no like relics or anything sitting around the room.
Yeah, it's sort of interesting. Like the house is like completely sort of. I guess there maybe some people here somewhere, but you didn't see them. Maybe, and then the place looks basically abandoned, except for there's some people staying here.
Mm-hmm. So they turned the main house into a flop house. It looks like the only thing they use this place for is whatever goes on in here.
That could be security or something, maybe. Who knows?
Well, when you were on the way, you saw there's like a road that goes into the woods, and you don't know where that goes.
That could be interesting.
I mean, whilst we're here, there's no harm in taking a look.
Yeah, it seems like
exactly.
There's some security, but not a lot right now. Maybe they assume the guard gate is enough to keep people out.
Okay, yeah. If there's nothing of note in here, I want to go check out where that other road goes then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, it goes to a clearing.
Is there an altar there by any chance?
No, but it's odd. The clearing, you see this path is wide enough to take some large vehicles, and it looks like some trucks have come in here before, but a while ago. Because the tracks are in the mud, but the mud has hardened, so it's been a while since they were there. And the clearing is sort of odd. It looks like there was some sort of explosion that tore down some trees. And there's a cleared, blackened, and scorched area, like it's got hit by lightning in the middle of the clearing. Oh, and then I guess you'll notice this even earlier. Why don't you guys do spot hiddens then?
Okay.
Oh, 4. Extreme.
Yeah, I got a hard success.
About Bronson.
I just got a success.
So Bronson, you see in the faint light, you guys have flashlights. There's some figures around the edge of the clearing, but the other two people see that they look like statues.
Okay, so I think they're figures.
Yeah, but they say they're not moving.
Okay, so they're like on the edge, like in the shrubbery or whatever, kind of.
Yeah.
Go and have a mosey over and see what they depict.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am. I don't want to know. I'm like, they're gonna be snakes. They're gonna be snakes.
So you look. It looks like a statues of serpent people.
I told you.
Right.
And with your extreme, you need to roll a stand check.
Oh god.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a pass.
Oh, you only lose one as you notice their eyes are still moist and alive.
Yee.
Mostly petrified serpent people that are still alive, but mostly stone.
Oh, wow.
Looks like these guys probably pissed somebody off.
So it's just only the eyes which look. Living.
Yeah, they're looking at you.
Ah. How the hell could you communicate with these then? Wow.
Blink once for yes, twice for no.
Well, they can't. I guess they can blink a little, but they can move their eyes left and right, and up and down.
Yeah.
Just trying to think what questions to ask with sort of yes and no answers.
You could ask them basic questions if we could find out a little bit more about Caduceus this way, because clearly if they're doing stuff here.
Ask me if they're was it the Brotherhood of Night or whatever, the bad guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll explain to them to move their eyes a certain direction for sort of yes and no, and then...
So it'll take you a couple hours before you communicate this. So basically, you'll probably make it just an interval to communicate with them.
Right, I've got 85 of intelligence. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, seriously? Wow.
I'm going to spend...
You're dicey.
6 luck just to pass
Wow.
Wait, is that a yes or is that a no? I don't quite get that.
Yeah, I'll spend 6 luck to pass.
Okay. So yeah, you can rudimentarily have some communication with these people through either eye movements or blinks.
Right. Ask away, folks.
So yeah, I ask if they're.
I think it would be more like yes, no sort of thing. So
yeah. So I mean, basically, I basically could ask them if they're members of Caduceus.
Yeah, they blink once. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Did they do this to you?
It's not really a yes or no, so I guess they blink 3 times.
Maybe. No.
Maybe. Unsure.
Is it natural for you to turn into stone? I don't know. It could be some kind of weird thing that they do.
I would say I would ask them. Did something go wrong and make this happen?
Yes.
Okay. Was it a machine?
Yeah, I guess it's Dr. Mesmo got a extreme spot hidden, right?
Yeah.
So what you notice other than just the blackened scorched earth, there's also some faint remnants of some markings on the ground.
I'll have a closer look at them.
Yeah, so what they remind you of is, remember some of the other books you were looking at? There was a spell. I don't think you learned it yet. But there was one that was called Blocker of the Way Sigil.
Oh, yeah.
When it talks about Blocker of the Way Sigil, it said to inscribe the sigil to block the way.
Right.
And one of the examples of things to block is you see a part of it, something similar to it on the ground.
Right. So that inscribe the sigil to block the way.
Yeah. But they say to block the way of these things, right? And then what you see on the ground is a part of it reminds you of these things.
Right.
So they screwed up, I guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's some sort of spell gone awry.
Just wondering if there's any. Is there a spell to undo this?
Yeah, you get a maybe. You can do like an intro, I guess.
Right. Oh, that's better. I had a hard success.
Yeah, you figure if there was, they wouldn't leave these people here.
True.
They are suffering, so the other option is to kill them, but maybe they think they're in the eventuality, maybe they can save them, so they left them here. You're not exactly sure. Or they're just mean SOBs. Oh, we like our statuary. Maybe we'll add some fountain stuff to it. Like,
living statues. It'll bump up the price of the property.
oh yeah, so now that you guys are looking and talking to them, the other two guys have to make sand checks for the statue.
I got it odd too. I made it.
Okay, 1 point of sand loss.
I got a 52. I did not make it.
Oh, hey, die 6.
Of sand loss?
Yeah.
Where's the 6-sided die? There it is. Hey, I lost 6 points.
Hey, make an idea roll.
No, I don't want to make the idea roll. I don't want to do it. No. Of course, I make the idea roll.
Yeah, they're turning into stone.
Oh my god!
Oh, die 10.
Alright.
I've never known a character in a game that's just freaked out so much through the entire campaign.
Oh, you got the flee panic.
Got the what?
Flee and panic.
Ah!
So you run off into the woods.
I'm out. Later. Woo!
Oh, man.
Oh, hey.
Oh my god, the statues are still alive!
So you flee in panic as far away as possible. If it necessitates taking the vehicle with you, leaving everyone behind.
Alright, so I'm running for the car.
He's gone.
What's everybody's movement rates? Because mine's not very fast.
Mine's 9.
Mine's 9.
Oh,
He's fast.
there's no way I'm gonna catch him up, but I'm gonna sort of. I'm just going to sort of look off in his direction. Thinking,
Yeah.
What do I do? It's like, do I go after him or what?
Not only is he running, he's screaming. He's running across the woods, back out, back to the other side to go like over the fence, right?
shit.
He's waving his hands over his head like in Home Alone.
So, what are you guys gonna do? You know there are other people here.
I'm going to turn to the people that are turned to stone and say, "Sorry about this. We'll come back for you once we know what we're doing." And I'm going to move as fast as I can in the same direction.
Okay, so you notice they're from the clearing. It's very close to the guardhouse. So you see two guys start coming in your direction. They have guns.
God, shit.
What do you want to do?
Just trying to see if I can shout something to try and blag our way out of it.
Okay, what do you want to shout?
Shit. Quick, get over there. There's you've got some people trying to steal all your garden ornaments.
Okay, do your fast talk.
They threatened us. Fast talk. Oh, that's going to be a fail, I think.
Do you want to burn some luck?
No, because it would have to be a lot of luck.
It looks like they're not buying this, and they say, "Put your hands up."
I carry on running.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're running. How about Dr. Ashtine?
I've got I'm gonna try to convince them that they would be within their best interest to put their guns down, turn around, and pretend that they didn't see any of this.
This is like a push roll. so
yeah. I'll try that. It's just like you have no idea who we are, what you're dealing with right now. I suggest you put your guns away, turn around, and walk back into your hut. Forget any of this ever happened.
So this is like an intimidate roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Intimidate. Now, if you fail, they're going to just open fire.
I'm just seeing this whole scenario playing out in my head of you saying that whilst two of us are running off. It's just like, oh.
Okay, well, I just got an 9.
Wow.
Oh.
So it's a success.
So they sort of like, they have this look on their face, but they back off and they go, "Well, stop your friend." You know, they sort of back off a little.
Yeah. It's just like, like I said, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He's being minded. Like I said, don't worry about him. He's being minded. As for you, if you don't want to lose your situation or something worse, I suggest you just comply.
Yeah. So they back off, and you hear one of the guards talk to the other guy. "I told you that area was spooky."
All right, yeah, and then
they've seen those statues there, and that area is like, they go like, okay.
And then I'm just gonna saunter over in the direction that they just ran.
Okay, so as you're just walking, it'll be like, So why don't you roll die 10, Jack? Jack Bronson.
Hold on. Yeah. 5.
Okay. So when you guys get to the fence, I guess you're gonna go back to where he ran and then hop the fence and then go back out.
I'm just sort of following in his direction, just seeing if I can sort of catch him up.
Yeah, he hopped the fence where you guys hopped the fence.
I'll have to try and climb move back over the fence as quickly as I
Okay, so
as
that's
quickly and safely as I can.
That's a climb roll then.
And that's a fail.
Yeah, you're having problems trying to climb it. And then eventually Ashstein is behind you now.
Yeah, I've got my shirt caught on it. Help a doctor out, would you, doctor?
So when you guys get back to where the car is, it's gone.
Oh, man. Oh. Maybe he'll come back.
No, that car is not coming back.
So you're out in the Connecticut wilderness. What do you want to do? Well, it's not wilderness, but this is like wealthy area, so there are lots of big estates.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find the nearest estate that has a car in it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna wander over, make sure one of the owners aren't looking, and I'm gonna take the car.
Okay, do a luck roll.
2
out of your 99.
Out of my 93 luck.
Yeah, it looks like there's this car in the driveway and it's at night, right?
Yeah. So
you
don't even need to. Most of the cars didn't even have keys yet, did they?
Well, 33, I think they did.
Like I said, if I need to hotwire it, I'll hotwire it.
Yeah, just hotwire. Do your electrical or mechanical.
Yeah. So let's do electrical. Got a 15, so that's a success.
Yeah. So you got the car going.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, get in. This is much nicer than the other car that we had.
You're stealing it? My God.
I've melted at least 4 people, and this is the most reprehensible thing that I'm doing.
Yes, but we had reason to melt them. We were being attacked by them.
Yeah. Do you want to walk down down this weird road? They had our friend walking out of a room naked. I don't think that I want to know what the people around here are doing.
I was just thinking maybe we could rouse the people in the house and ask to use their phone. And
something tells me they can afford another car.
You guys are arguing, and the car's just driving down the road, right?
Oh dear.
You know how many death rays I could build with that money?
So, was there anything else? Did we already do a New York downtime episode stuff? I thought we already did.
I did some reading in the hospital, I believe.
Yeah.
My thing was building Jack a
okay, so I think we already did all that. So
yeah.
I need to check into a sanitarium.
I just think I need to invent a shock collar to put on you.
more like a tracking locator. Yeah.
Okay, so they bring you. Gonzalez brings you to a briefing room for your next mission. And you see a map of Iceland.
We're not going to be playing any chess tournaments, are we?
No. So there's a map of Iceland. They're going to take you. There's like this blue dot, the Caduceus landing area on the peninsula there on. And you see another odd thing there. In addition to that, you see various pictures of Iceland there.
It's a bit weird to have them in Iceland, like snakes in Iceland. It just doesn't really.
It shouldn't be snakes, but those are like trolls.
Yeah, it's like these stone formations, but he doesn't say much about them. And he goes, "We're sending you to Iceland because they're evacuating that part of it due to volcanic activity.
And he shows us these pictures?
No, but they're tacked up on the wall, but it doesn't say anything about them. And let's see. The
Looks
reason
like people who are
the reason you're going is that we believe there's another lab, an inner-night lab in that area too. He thinks the Inner Night has reactivated a snake person facility. And they want you to investigate it.
Sounds like something else to blow up.
Yeah, so there'll be a plane where you can load up your stuff, and then he dismisses everybody except for Longfeather. And then after you guys leave, Longfeather stays, right?
Yeah.
He goes, you see these pictures of Icelandic trolls?
Yes.
They're not mythical.
What do you mean?
There's these slave race that the Serpent people created thousands of years ago. And they're called Vormies. And he believes a surviving colony of them still on Iceland is the root of the troll stories.
How big are these trolls? Are these man-sized, or are they looking at like the size?
Well, they used to be smaller, but we believe they've been bred to be larger and stupider.
Will they be aggressive?
Oh, he's not sure, but he says they're, well, the ones they know of when they were the slave race were small, reclusive, and easily cowed. And they were bred to be dominated like a slave race. But if you run into a large number of them, you should be cautious.
And what's the best way to fight them? Like in this case, they look like they're just sides of rocks that don't look very mobile.
Well, they're actually not like that. Those are the ones that have been... He thinks they've been sort of changed into stone. So those are the ones that are have been punished somehow.
Do you know what might have caused them to be punished, or how they were punished?
He thinks there might be some sort of thing that can be either injected or something into them that would harden their bodies and calcify them.
Okay.
Oh,
and you think the Inner Light has control of them?
Well, they have control of the facility, so they may have re-enslaved them. And he says, when you find the facility, there's a room full of metal canisters. He wants you to rescue at least one metal canister.
Okay.
Out of game, you probably have an idea what.
Yeah.
Why? What's in the canisters?
Well, we think that's like in their facility. There's a control center, and these canisters, some sort of electrical equipment to help them control the facility. So having one of them would help them. If once they bring it out, they're going to study it and may help them understand how to control some of these facilities better, or maybe use the technology themselves, or Caduceus use the technology themselves.
How big are these canisters?
It's like bigger than a bread box, but not that much bigger. Like about the size of a human head.
Okay. At least one, but more if possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, if you get to the base and you can't take over the base, then rescue one of these cylinders. If you can't take over the base, then somehow bring back one of these canisters, but maybe there might be a self-destruct or something. I'm not sure.
So the end result is it's better if nobody has them if one can't be saved.
Yeah, but at least try to save one of these canisters.
Okay.
Oh, he also says the canisters are very delicate and can be only opened underneath controlled conditions, so don't open them. Anything else?
I don't know. What are your recommendations about how to approach this facility?
Go to Iceland. They are evacuating the people. Maybe talk to the people, find out about the rumors of these trolls and odd occurrences. Maybe you'll be able to pinpoint where this lab facility. Infiltrate it. Find out if Internight's really there. And
are we the only team that you've sent in?
Huh?
Are we the only team you sent in?
Oh, yes. But you will have your shortwave. If the lab is empty and you think we can just take it over, then contact us and we'll send another team.
Okay.
But we feel like we think the Internight is there, so do what you can. You may want to requisition more powerful weapons if you want.
How can we get them there?
Oh, we're flying on a private plane.
Okay.
It's a relief plane for evacuating. So when you arrive, you're taking some supplies and anything else you need, so you can just unload those things because the plane's there to evacuate people from villages. I'm so glad that you're now tier 3, so I just tell you everything instead of where all that other stuff before where we couldn't tell you anything. Well, good luck.
It helps our chances of success to know these things.
He goes, good luck, Longfeather.
All right.
I assume you tell everything to everybody.
Yes.
And I assume they shared the circle, the blasted circle thing with you too. So.
And when you get to the part about the trolls being punished and petrified, I get uncomfortable. Start shifting on my seat.
So do you want to bring more stuff to Iceland?
Dynamite.
Dynamite? Sure.
Dynamite.
I'm gonna remind Longfeather about the explosion venom that I gave him.
Oh yeah. Do we have time to work up like a way of delivering it in arrows?
Yeah. All you have to do is hollow it out and put some in. That should be a quick fix.
How much do we have idea how explosive it is? Like how much do I use? I don't want
to. I have not even tested
it. No testing.
He didn't test it. He just read the label.
Yeah. Hey, worst case scenario, they'll just get stuck with bits of arrow in them. Best case scenario, they go boom.
Yeah.
Can't hurt, and we have and Jack has a freeze gun now.
Yeah.
Now I have a freeze gun. Ho ho ho.
Of course, I don't know how that'll work in Iceland,
Mm.
where things are acclimated to cold. You know,
Well, maybe it'll be cold. Maybe it'll be colder than cold.
colder than cold.
Absolute zero.
Will it be time to do some more, reading as well?
The flight over is not too bad. Iceland is not that far away. The question is whether you want to bring a book with you or not and risk losing it or damaging.
So I think I was learning I can't remember if I had the choice to learn some spells, and I said I was going to go for the Warish sign.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll. I thought you already rolled. Did you roll or you failed?
I can't remember now. I've got it all written down here, but it doesn't mention if I rolled or not. So I wrote all the things down, and I've got that
You may
little sort
have failed on the first try, so why don't you do a retry?
Alrighty here. Because I learnt.
Because you need a hard int to learn it.
Yeah, I learnt the other two, the bind and the summon.
Yeah, roll
What was it again? I needed to do
half your int.
half my int. Nope.
You could burn luck on this.
My int is 85. I rolled 81.
Oh, okay. Half is like 40 something. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still like, oh, you still can't quite get it. It's some sort of weird hand gesture and stuff, but you don't quite get it yet.
I'll get there.
Okay, so you want to take anything else? You have a private plane.
It's pretty rugged out there, so we really need survival gear. Yeah,
Warm clothes.
climbing ropes, hammer in,
Yeah.
and
Maybe a flare gun if we're in the
stuff to make
wilderness.
fire with.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably gonna tweak my rebreather to make it a body warming device.
Okay.
Maybe some bigger. Well, I'd say some larger guns, but we've got a freeze ray and a fire ray. But
But damage-wise, they only do like die 10 plus 5. So.
I mean, I'm just thinking of taking something for wild animals as well, because.
Elephant gun.
So I might take a shotgun.
What are the highest powered weapons that they carry that they can get a hold of us for Caduceus?
It's regular hunting stuff. You want to get anything illegal, you'll probably have to. It'll be based on credit rating or something else, right?
Yeah. I'll just take a 12 gauge along with my 32.
Yeah, I think I think I'm going to stick to my ray gun.
But
survival knife.
Jack Bronson probably has some connection.
Dynamite.
Right?
Oh yeah, I got 36 sticks. I'm loaded.
Oh, you just want dynamite? Okay.
No, I got dynamite. And I want some kind of cold weather parka type.
Okay.
Warm clothes.
Yeah, I want to make some dynamite arrows, and then I'll of course bring the flame pistol and then a hunting rifle. Bow and arrow, tomahawk.
Okay. So, I think it's just a couple. From New York to Iceland's not that far away, so it's. Not a long flight.
Oh, we're actually flying there.
What time of year is it?
It's April, so
So long days.
yeah. And where's my
A lot of sunlight.
your contact is Gunhildur
Wow.
Jens daughter.
Jen's daughter. Yen's daughter, I guess.
Jens daughter.
Yeah, they're all like Yen's daughter.
That means she's the daughter of a man named Jens.
Yeah, they don't have last names, so they're daughter of this guy. I guess the island's so small that you can just name everybody after their.
Well, no, it's that they're so promiscuous and they don't have kids in wedlock that you want to know who's kids.
Yeah, it's all like the Norse mythology things.
Yeah.
They actually have an app in Iceland to tell whether or not you're related to each
so
other.
Yeah, so you don't
How
have to
many-
date your.
How many generations between your relations you are?
Yeah.
Because they don't. It's such a big problem. Because it was like maybe 500,000 people tops in the whole island, something like that.
So here's what I want to know, right? Is it a crime? Because here's the dilemma, right? You're both into each other. She's hot, and then you're like, okay, let's do it. Let's check the app, and then it shows up that you're related. Do you get at that point and go, oh, I guess we better?
I guess it depends if you're gonna have kids or not.
Yeah.
That's like the most awkward buzzkill ever.
Yeah, I know, totally.
Maybe you need to check before you talk to them.
Yeah.
So she meets you at the airport. It's like a runway. And she's your guide. What else? She's in her early 50s. And where's... So she's gonna drive you guys. That is so weird. No, here. So she does small talk, and so she has a brother and stuff while she's driving. She's going to take you to the camp. It's a caduceus camp with a dozen staff. They oversee 4 large tents. There's 24 beds. Actually, as you guys land, you feel the ground shake a little. And she tells you the volcano is becoming more active.
So, what is Caduceus' cover story for being here? Do we know?
Yeah, evacuation.
Oh, they're part of the evacuation.
They're going to help evacuate people.
Right.
So that plane that arrived is going to evacuate villagers out of this area. And she's driving a Ford Model A truck with you guys in it. And there's and it's a 2-hour drive. Well, it's longer than 2 hours, but as you're driving, I guess you guys can do a spot hidden.
Okay. Because yeah, none of those roads are paved, man. Those are all like gravelly roads. Okay. 54 and then bonus guy. 24. So
I got a hard success.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a hard as well.
Hold on.
Yep.
you see on a cliff as you're driving this giant
Oh, yeah.
creature who hucks a rock
What?
Ah!
at your car.
Totally unexpected.
Totally unexpected. Why would there be something like that?
Yeah.
Can you grab the wheel and swerve it?
Yeah, you can do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, roll. What's your drive?
Mine's not good.
Whoops.
Mine's base.
Oh,
Well,
roll your drive. It's a penalty die. You're grabbing it from her.
oh shit. Okay. 49 and hit penalty die. 39. So 49 is my worst roll. So, but that's a fail.
Okay. So
So rather than swerve away from it, we swerve into it.
I think you're gonna have an accident.
Oh my god!
Let me see. What's the damage it does? Where's? So yeah, you're gonna have an auto accident. But good news is she wasn't driving too fast. Okay, I have him here. So the boulder misses the car, but you have an auto accident. Why don't you guys either do strength or dex checks for like the car swerving and crashing? So either you can try to like roll with the crash, or you can try to like grab onto something in the car as it smashes into something.
Right.
So
I'm gonna roll my dex.
I
Okay.
passed.
I got an extreme.
Yeah, I rolled my strength. I got an extreme.
I rolled
Yeah.
under either of them because they're both the same, and I got a regular.
okay, so extreme.
Well, mine was an extreme for either as well. So,
Okay.
but yeah.
So extreme. Take 2 points,
Ow!
and then the regular's the only. Oh, everybody got extreme except for your regular.
Yeah, I'll go regular.
How about long feather?
I got an extreme.
Oh, okay. So it's just you. Oh, you took 8 points.
What?
Maybe your head smashed.
Jeez. Down to 10 points.
Smack. Yeah, and the car is it's stalled, and you see the creature pick up another rock.
Oh, actually, did our hit because we've been back to base and recuperated?
Oh yeah, you're all healed up. You're all healed up.
cool. Sorry. So my max and then would have been that. So I got 12.
Yeah, you see it pick up another rock.
It's time to jump out of the car.
Yeah.
No, I got 14. Sorry, I can't count.
So you guys jump out of the car. Who
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to abandon the vehicle.
and then you're gonna hoof it?
Wait, is it trying to throw another rock at us?
Yeah, it's gonna throw
Yeah.
another rock.
Everyone split up.
Yeah, I want to try to.
Can-
How close
How-
is it?
It's up. You see, it's up on like a cliff, right?
And it's
Can I
huge,
try to hit
isn't
it?
it?
I mean, is
Huh?
it within range to shoot?
Yeah, do we have
Yeah,
like
you
a
can
clear,
shoot.
a clear? Yeah, if we have a clear line of sight, yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Not only
shoot
that, you get a bonus die. It's so big.
Good.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Breaking
so
out the solid slug shotgun shells.
I'm gonna shoot it with the death ray.
I'm going to shoot it with the fire pistol. Maybe it doesn't like fire. 'cause it's-
And I'll shoot with the freeze ray.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, you guys all go before it does. It's slow.
okay, so yeah, I got a hard success. How's damage go? How's damage work? Is it just
Isn't it die 10 plus 5, right?
yeah? It's at 10 plus 5, so that's gonna be that's 11.
Okay. Who's next? I think Longfeather's next, right?
Okay, I'll shoot with the flame pistol. Just a single shot. Because I have the best
Okay.
chance of hitting.
And it costs a match point, but you don't need to worry about that, I don't think.
Alright. I missed.
Okay. And then I think
And
it's
I made it.
okay.
What's the damage of the freeze rifle?
It's die 10 plus 5, right? Which is what I remember.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus 5.
All right, I got a 12.
Oh. And then Dr. Mesmo with your elephant gun.
So if
What
I
a-
use,
What,
I'm,
fire both barrels or one barrel?
I'm going to do both.
Okay, so you roll them separately, but there's no penalty die. And actually, it's
Right.
bigger than normal, so you get a bonus die.
Right. Wow.
Oh, do we get a bonus die to shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't roll my bonus die.
With the bonus die, I rolled a 3.
Oh, that's extreme?
Yep.
That's max damage plus regular damage.
So that's 1d10 plus 6 for a solid slug shell.
So it'd be 22 plus die 10, right?
Plus die 10, plus another, 9, bloody hell.
31.
And then the second shot,
Damn.
I got a 41 and a 42, so that's a fail actually. Yeah, the other shot missed.
Oh, with a bonus? Okay.
Yeah.
And with my bonus die, I hit, actually.
Okay, what's the damage?
So fire pistol is 1d10 and fire damage. Right, fire pistol, 1d10, yep. Okay, for the 1d10, a 10! Alright, so 10, and then what's the bonus damage? It says... I have 3d10 written next to it, but I think that's like burn damage over time or something?
Yeah, I think it's a luck roll to see if it catches on fire, right?
Oh, my luck's 99, so...
No. It's luck thing.
Oh, it's luck. Oh.
Which is sort of weird, so I guess it... So it's a fire arrow?
No, it's the fire pistol.
The fire pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's luck to see it catches on fire. So what was the damage you did?
10 points.
Ow. Ow. Okay. It doesn't catch on fire, but it's really hurt. It hucks the rock and then it runs away. Roll your luck. Who has a lowest?
Yeah. I think that's probably Mesmo.
Well, roll your luck rolls. He might luck out. But...
I passed.
Pass.
I failed.
All of our lucks? Yeah, passed.
I did not pass.
Oh, how much did you fail by?
By 20.
How about Mesmo?
37, I think it is.
Okay, the rock's coming your way. It actually missed. So.
Oh wow!
So it missed.
That's good.
Yeah, and it threw the rock and then it just sort of ran away.
Okay.
I guess
we need to examine the car. Is it still drivable, or is it?
If you do mechanical repair, you can fix it. Gunhilder is very surprised.
I got a phone call I got to take.
Yeah. I think you have to do sand losses for seeing the giant troll.
Okay, sand.
I passed.
It's a 1 point if you pass.
Okay.
What was that? What was that creature called again? Sorry.
It's a Vormi, Voormis.
That wasn't a troll?
Well, it is a troll, but
Yeah,
Vormes was that?
no, MIS.
MIS.
I don't know if they made it up for this, so I don't know if it's in any books. So
It doesn't sound like anything I've heard before.
but yeah, it's a giant troll. And let me roll her sand check. Oh. She failed her sand check. Oh, she only lost 2. Yeah, she go like, oh my god, a troll.
Is that the first time you've seen one?
There are always stories of trolls. To see one like that and to be attacked by one, that's unbelievable.
I just thought these things were myths, Icelandic myths.
Definitely not a myth.
Well, yeah.
I don't think that'll be the last one we see. That volcano is probably shaking them all up, and they're probably out in the open.
Yeah, she nods and like, oh, I hope my brother's okay. So if you want to repair the truck, you can.
That's definitely not my expertise.
Yeah, I think Dr. Ashton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably fix the truck. Oh, give me a week. I can make it fly. Let's see.
That might be a wise idea if we've got trolls throwing rocks at us.
Yeah, who knows if there's a decommissioned lab in the area, they might have some technology, so that might be an option. Let's see. Got a regular success.
Yeah, you were able to get it running again. Yeah, she wants to get out of here, so she'll drive. And
yeah, I'll reload the shotgun, obviously.
yeah, so she takes you to the Caduceus area. But on the way, Gunhilder wants to visit the village that her brother is in.
It's on the way.
Yeah, it's on the way. And she says maybe the locals might know something about the trolls. Because she did say the people of, oh, I don't know how to pronounce it, Ulfsvik have more of them have talked about troll legends recently, and it seems like more serious. And after seeing this troll herself, she understands why.
Hey, where are we on the map? Where are we going? Where's the Caduceus base?
The Caduceus base is. Let me move her picture. Is up on the tip.
Oh, okay. We don't know yet where the other base is supposed to be?
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't know where the other base is.
Oh.
But so she wants to go to Ulfsvik, which is way down here on the far west.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't even know where the airstrip is. It's such a weird map.
I mean, by the way, the map of Iceland, it's misleading in terms of like its scale, because when you're used to our maps, how big things are. I'll tell you, every single one of every single one of those dots and those names, that's a farm. It's a person's house.
It's a house.
Yes, it's a house. So Olafsvik is like a larger grouping of farmsteads together, but every one of those other ones is just a house. It's somebody's farm.
Oh, those are each somebody's house, and it's named
after. Because their maps have everybody's house on them, basically. Because it's so unpopulated out there.
Oh, that's amazing.
When we would leave Keflavik and we'd want to go out for the weekend, and we'd call a guest house. They basically they do Airbnb there long before there's Airbnb, and you'd basically just be booking a stay at somebody's farm in their guest room. And so you get the international map of Iceland that you pick up at any gas station or airport, and it would have that person's farm on it. And you would just you just drive to their farm, and then that's where you stay.
So she tells you the people Ulfsvik leave offerings of fish, dairy products, sometimes livestock outside the village for the trolls. She said she's always laughed off the super silly superstitions, but now she's a believer. When you get to the village, there should be 200 people there, but it's empty. The village is deserted, and you see the doors of houses have been kicked in. There's smashed
that's
furniture. There's blood on the walls and floors. There's shotgun and rifle casings, along with abandoned and broken guns on the ground.
Huh. Is
She's
there
now-
blood and signs of bodies and struggle?
Yeah, now she's beside herself, like, oh, what the hell?
Okay. I'm gonna start looking around on the ground to see if there's any.
Okay. You see footprints everywhere in the mud and blood. They're larger than human. The largest is 20 inches long, but they're different sizes.
Definitely on the right track.
And Longfeather can roll a tracking roll, I guess.
All right. No, I didn't make it.
Oh, you want to burn some luck?
I didn't make it by a lot.
Oh.
I got a 94.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these tracks are just sort of confusing. They're all over the place.
Huh.
And
Guess
it
we
looks
better
like
explore.
most of the beds are disturbed, so this looks like it happened at night.
I'll ask her, where's your brother's house?
Yeah, she goes there and then it's empty also.
Any signs of violence?
Yeah, there are, but there's signs of violence everywhere. But there's like no blood in his place. And
All right.
then oh, hey, roll a sand check for the
Me?
giant.
I gotta probably bail out because I have to do some landlord stuff.
Roll.
Yeah, let me do the sand
Do a
check.
quick sand check
All of us?
What's this for?
for the giant troll.
I did not make it.
Oh, it's die 8.
Oh God. Let's see what is. I lost 4 points.
Okay. You are now dismissed.
I'm now dismissed. All right, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. All right, so I'll try to get back on before you guys are totally finished, but I have to do some landlord calls and things like that. So I will be back probably maybe half hour. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, do we
We'll
want
see.
to just wait and chat? And I don't have a problem with just waiting.
It's up to you guys, man. It's up to you guys.
Call it.
Huh?
I don't have a problem waiting or just waiting for the next session.
I don't know, because what time are you going to be wrapping up? Do you know? Have an idea?
It's
almost 4 o'clock now.
so-
I mean, we'd only go for like another hour anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate this to be the one to make it wrap up, but yeah, it's probably going to be about 20 minutes, half hour before I come back. I have to take care of some business. So,
So up to you guys.
I mean, I don't have a problem. I mean, we'd only lose in an hour. It's not a big deal. I don't have a problem.
are you guys cool with that? I hate to
Do a little bit more, like maybe 10 minutes, and then we can just.
All right.
Okay.
So I will see you guys next time then.
All right.
See you soon.
All right.
Yeah. You guys
New
do,
Year.
yeah. You guys do listen rolls.
Okay.
This,
I got not one.
Oh,
I
Nice.
failed.
I got a hard success.
okay. With a hard and definitely the odd one.
Yeah.
You hear one of the houses that's collapsed. There's some scratching sounds underneath. But with the odd one, it's some sort of whimpering sound. It's either an animal or something trapped underneath some rubble.
Okay, yeah. I want to go check it out and
Yeah, let's go
keep the guns
investigate.
keep the guns ready.
Okay, so you dig it out, and it's a smaller troll.
Mhm.
You can do a spot hidden though, as it runs away.
We can follow it.
Yeah, I got a regular.
I got a not 3.
Oh wow! So Op 3, you notice it's wearing a collar. It's
Someone's pet.
a metal collar. It has some like you even see the Nakal writing on it, right?
Yeah.
And it when you dig it free, it sort of runs for it.
Okay. Do you want me to follow it?
Up to you guys.
Yeah, I have a good chance of it staying hidden and following it. If you guys want to, you want to just stay
Yeah.
here and see if you can help anybody.
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see what we can gather here. Track the thing, see where it goes.
Okay. All right.
It doesn't seem like it's trying to be stealthy. It's just running for it.
Okay.
So you could do your track anyway. So
All right. Yep. That's a regular success.
okay. So you can track it to where it's gone. So you see this Snaffle skull or whatever. I don't know if I can pronounce it.
Snæfellsjökull, that's the glacier. That's the smallest glacier on Iceland. This whole peninsula is called Snæfellsnes, and that glacier is called Snæfellsjökull.
So it's heading towards that. And
Like if you look at it, it's like if Google an image of it, it looks like a volcano with an icy top, basically.
So it's heading towards that, and actually you see it enter. It looks like a cave.
Okay. Do I see anything? I'll watch the cave for a little bit. Do I see anything else?
Yeah. So you
make sure that I want to watch them to make sure they're not like coming out to come.
Yeah, you see, there's like a cave entrance. It's sort of hidden, like they've put rushes or something in the way. Do you want to like peek in there or not?
Sure.
You have to do a stealth roll.
That's no problem. Okay. 16, and then my bonus die is a 3. So 16 is a hard.
Yeah. So you look in, and
all right.
In the dim light, you see this cave entrance curve a little, and then you see these spikes, and you see heads on spikes.
Human heads?
I think this would be a good spot to stop, unless you guys want to go further.
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, you see heads on spikes. Okay. And then you can go grab the rest of the people, unless you want to sneak closer to find out what they are.
Yeah, I mean, since I'm here, I might as well get a little bit more intel, and then.
You want to sneak forward?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get close enough to look at them. Do a spot hidden.
That's a 91, but then I have my bonus die, which is a 0, so 0, 1.
Oh my god! Okay. The first thing you see is it looks like giant baby heads on spikes. Oh, you're like going, "What the fuck?" Right? It's like, this doesn't make any sense. And then you realize it's like skin on top of like heads, and you see underneath the head, the skin, you see the telltale sign of scales
on the baby heads.
Yeah, so like think of it like if you took a baby doll or something like that, a plastic doll, and you chopped its head off, and you put it on top of a serpent guy's head.
On top of a serpent guy's head?
Yeah, so you see scales, like the ragged edges of like this head that's been chopped off, like roughly, and then you see like scales and stuff along where the neck is, and then on top it's like if somebody took a baby doll head and stuck it on top, except for it's made out of human flesh.
Okay. I'm gonna retreat. I think what I'm gonna do is can I take a stick of dynamite and like conceal it above the cave opening?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm not gonna light it. I'm just gonna conceal it there.
Just prep it.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll go back to everybody else.
Okay, and I think we'll just leave it there.
Okay.